Beep beep everybody, hope you're all having a great day today. Thanks for tuning into the channel. So I've got a really long one to do right here. This is a $30 box of baseball cards that I bought at the Street of Shops in mid-June, and I'm finally getting around to going through the contents of it. I just briefly looked at what was on top when I was at the antique mall, and it just seemed interesting enough to spring the $30 to get. Now, I estimate that this box weighs about 15 pounds. I have no idea how many cards are in there. It's probably a couple thousand. So I'm going to have to go through these quickly so that we can keep the video short. But it wouldn't surprise me if this video goes past the hour mark. And if you don't have the time and really want to end up seeing the whole thing, I recommend you clicking that cogwheel and changing your playback speed to 2 times, so that if this video turns out to be 90 minutes long, you can watch it in 45 or so. And you're welcome to skip around if you want to. I don't expect anybody to watch this the entire way through. But let's start digging into it and see what we've got. Now, I've got this set up on the floor. Let me see if I can get this into focus here. So we got a Liam Hendriks rookie card from Topps Heritage. And I've got a 3,000 count box to my left that I'm going to funnel these into. Emilio Bonifacio, Topps Heritage. One of those 1990 mini Topps Leaders cards. That's Ryan Sandberg. Luke Williams rookie card from 2022. There's Jose De Leon from, I think, 86 Fleer. Here's some 1990 Topps. There's Larry Walker. I'm going to, instead of going over every single card, we're going to try to skim through it. There's Curt Schilling. Matt Williams. Don Money from 1976 Topps. It's nice to see some vintage in here. Joe Carter, Topps Stadium Club. John Denny from 79 Topps. Bob Welch from 84 Donruss. There's Jay Bell, Terry Mulholland, Dave Magadan, Dale Murphy, Craig Biggio, Todd Helton, Todd Hundley, Reed Detmers. Here's some 79 Topps Joe Wallace. There's an Expos card from 77. Has a big crease, but it's got some markings on the back too. Al Collins and Ron Fairley from 78 Topps. Jim Wright from 79. Bob Knepper from 1980 Topps. Larry Wolf. Dan Heron. Hisashi Iwakuma. Steve Foster. I have a feeling I pronounced that wrong. Terry Kennedy. Teddy Higuera. Buck Showalter. Some 91 Ultra, Jimmy Key. Here's some more vintage. Dave Roberts, Jerry Morales, Willie Hernandez, Juan Bernhardt, Tom Glavine and Mark Lemke, Bob Beal. Some junk wax here. Here's some Sportflix cards. That's Ron Guidry. And I think that's Fred Lynn. Cooper Hummel. Some junk wax. Curtis Goodwin. Pinnacle Zenith. Matt Noakes and Ken Caminiti. Oops, knocked over the microphone. Yeah, this is going to be, we're going to have a lot of accidents in this one, I'm pretty sure. Spike Goen, Jamie Moyer, Fleer. I've never seen that before. That's from 2005. Never saw that card before in my life. Juan Augusto, Kurt Manwaring. There's some Mark Langston, Ventura and Bradley. Here's some more of those Zenith cards. Ray Durham and Todd Hollinsworth, Mark Langston, Eric Bruntlett, with a box like this, I expect there will be some damaged cards, so no worries. Dale Murphy from Fleer Limited Edition 1987, Kevin McReynolds, John Franco, Topps Chrome, it's from 2000. There's a Prism card, Felix Hernandez, 300 game winner, Sutton and Necro, Dave Concepcion, Ralston Purina, Trey Turner. There's Trey Turner and Whit Merrifield on Archives. Felix Hernandez, Chris Bryant, Panini Prism, Joe Hesketh and Kevin Campbell, Vladimir Guerrero, Stadium Club, Will Clark and Matt Williams, Throwback Threads. Funny name for a card that doesn't have actual piece of uniform on it. We got a Padres sticker and a Tigers sticker. There's Pedro Munoz. Triple play, Brett Boone. Let's see what we have. Some junk wax here. Dave Righetti. There's Johnny Ray. Yeah, the 89 Fleer don't always... Chris Sabo don't always slide off of each other well. Carlton Fisk from 90 Upper Deck. John Olerud. There's Andre Thornton from 86 Fleer. Here's a Danny Ainge rookie card from 81 Donruss. So a couple corner dings, but not too bad. Ricky Henderson, Stadium Club. Kind of hard to pick them out. They're all sort of like scattered about. It's hard to pick up a bunch of them at once. Bobby Bowe. That's Steve Garvey. Carl Everett. Tom Brunansky. There's Rico Bronya and Ryan Klesko. Michael Tucker, LaTroy Hawkins, Miguel Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera again. Freddie Freeman on a Gypsy Queen card. Chuck Carr. Bruce Dalcanton. Yeah, that's a 71 Topps card. A little beat up. Not too bad. Mark McGuire from 88 Topps. There's some 94 Fleer. Greg Maddox and Tom Glavine. George Brett. This is 86 mini league leaders. 94 Fleer. There's a 77 Topps Billy North. That's pretty cool. Chone Figgins. I can't quite make that out. The reflection's kind of bugging me there. That's Barry Bonds on Donruss 94, it looks like. Christian Yelich and Fractal Matrix. Mark Langston. I'll have to look that one up. I think I may have come across one Fractal Matrix in the past. Yeah. Rated rookie Donruss Optic. There's Joe Carter. Mark Reynolds. That's a rookie card for Mark Reynolds. Kenji Jojima. Not sure what that card is. Fernando Vina, Derek Lowe, and Chris Bryant on an absolute card. Quite a mixed bag. Here's some more vintage. 78 Topps Mark Lemongello, followed by 2022 Chris Bryant, Michael Garrett, Chan-Ho Park, Collector's Choice, Robin Yount, 90 score, Todd Helton from Flair, Tim Wallach and Mitch Webster, some 93 Upper Deck, Chili Davis. I don't think I've ever seen these before. SPX. That's Aaron Boone, Eric Munson, Alex Gonzalez, and Mike Sweeney. 91 Ultra, followed by 91 Fleer, Ron Darling. Yeah, that's it. I thought there was another card behind him. Oh, here we got some 83 Fleer. George Hendrick, Lonnie Smith, Darrell Porter, Vida Blue, Carney Lansford, Antonio Osuna, and Darren something. Tom Nevers. Victory's Best. It's Larry Walker. I don't think I've ever seen those before. You have to remember I haven't collected much between 1991 and 2021, so a lot of that stuff will be off my radar. There's a Tony Gwynn. I think that's 2018 Donruss. It is. Not sure if that's a name variation because it's missing his first name on the front or not. Got some older stuff here. 81 Topps Dan Petrie. Lance Parrish. Bunch of Tigers cards. There's an 81 Topps Alan Trammell. So it's nice to see a mixture here. Whoa, what do we got here? Steve Ridzik. This is a 1964 Topps card. Corners are pretty well worn. Ooh, it looks like someone pooped on it. I'll have to... It don't smell like poop. But when do you find a 1964 Topps card in one of these boxes? There's some more old ones. Phil Ortega from 65 Topps. He's got a crease up here. Oh, Barry. Barry wrote something on the back of Phil Ortega's card. So I can see why that's been thrown in here. 892 Donruss Roger Clemens. Still, I think it's, even though they're beat up, it's just fun. Jeff Bagwell. Roger Clemens, Pete O'Brien, Trevor Story, Oil Can Boyd. I wonder where he ever got the name Oil Can from. Blake Snell, Yu Darvish, Ben Sheets, and Barry Zito. Here's a blue border, Nick Ahmed. That's not numbered. Curious to see that in here. TJ Zook. I think my camera's sinking a little bit. Got 84 Topps Bucky Dent. Got some 89 Donruss here. There's Joe Carter. There's some more junk wax. John Franco, Lance Johnson, Mark Grace, Luis Aguayo. He had a long time career with the Phillies, mostly as a backup. Edgar Martinez, Brady Anderson, Jeff Reardon, some more of these 1995 Pinnacle Zenith, Marty Cordova and Brian Hunter. Kind of neat looking cards. Alan Bennis. We've got some Heritage. Nobody I know there. Jeff King. Eric King. Lastings Maleds. Now that's a name I have not heard of before. Nook Logan. Francisco Rodriguez, I've heard of him. Chris Young. Nomar. Fame Game. Fleer Gamers. Okay, that's a set I have never heard of. Carlos Delgado. What do we got here? It's kind of sort of translucent. Adrian Beltre. EX is the set. Some more of these fractal matrix is what the name is. Hal Morris and Dante Bichette. We are going to be here a long time, folks. Oh wow, 1973 Topps Milt Pappas. It looks like it's been run over by a truck. Oh wow, Ron Reed. I remember him. He had quite a few good years with the Phillies as a reliever, but boy, is that card beat up. That's too bad. I would have liked to have that in better shape than that. Okay, let's move this stack over into the box here. It's going to take me a long time to go through all these. After I'm done throwing them in this other box, there's Ralphie Palmeiro, Ray Lankford. What do we got here? Jeff Russell, Carmelo Martinez. Here's Bud Black and Dave Otto. Here's Brandon Nimmo, Topps Holiday. Here's a 78 Topps Bob Myrick. 81 Topps Larry Bradford. What is this? Oh, this is SSPC from 1975. Jose Mangual. I don't remember Jose Mangual. I don't have anything from this set. I've been thinking about maybe someday buying that, because there's a really interesting story about that. It was like one of the first challenges to Topps' monopoly in the baseball card market. And I guess they went to court over it, Miguel Cabrera and another Miguel Cabrera. Ryan Sandberg, that's 86 All-Star set. Okay. Paul Molitor. Eddie Murray. Another Eddie Murray. Chris Bando rookie card. But they went to court over it, and Topps, what agreement they had was they were not allowed to make any more cards of active players, and they were allowed to, I guess, sell the rest of their stock of what they had made, and I don't think there were very many of them printed. Vladimir Guerrero and UD Choice. What do we got here? Jason Giambi. Might be a rookie card, I don't know. Jake McGee. Preston Wilson. Jesus Montero. A lot of these names I don't recognize. That's from the Heritage set. Josh Bell. There's Canning Griffin Canning. Rookie card. I can't tell which name's his first name. Starling Marte. Ivan Rodriguez. There's another one of those SSPC cards. That's Phil Roof. JD Martinez. Nolan Arenado. Ivan Rodriguez. Looks like some triple play cards. That's from 93 triple play. I don't have any of these. Oh, these are all duplicates. I did open up a box of the first year of these. Sandy Alomar Jr., Brian Harper, Dave Justice, and Dave Justice. And I thought that was a rather fun open. I know they're not worth a whole lot. Rick Aguilera, Topps Kids. 1992. I've never seen these before. There's Dave Henderson. And Benny Santiago, Otis Nixon, Steve Avery. Well, those are pretty cool. I never saw them before. Eric Davis. I was about to say Chili. And there's Bobby Bowe on Sportflix. Kenny Lofton. Bob Walk, Ellis Burks. Eddie Murray. Bill Campbell. And Johnny Cueto. It's a checklist. You know, I'm like almost 20 minutes into this and I haven't beeped yet. Beep beep. Roberto Alomar. What is this? Billy Wagner. That's pretty cool looking. Juan Soto. So there's not a lot of junk in here. There's some good stuff too. Corey Seager. and Robinson Cano. So I've got the camera here like on top of a smaller box so that it can look into it, and there's enough room for me to make like a stack there, so that's what I've been doing until it gets full. Another one of these SSPC cards, Earl Williams Jr. Don't know who that is. Larry Walker, Nomar Garciaparra, Nolan Arenado. That's a Gypsy Queen card from 2018. Flip these around. These are Ultra cards. Rex Hudler, Kevin Mitchell, Jack Morris, Brett Saberhagen. I think this is one of those Topps Kids cards. Ricky Henderson, a little beat up. Wonder if I should make this into 2 videos. The way we're going, I don't know if we're gonna get this done in an hour. It's hard to stack them up because they're every which way. And I thought about maybe using speeding up the video and skipping over a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. I'm afraid I'll end up having something that you'll miss, and that's a lot of work to put together. So sometimes it's best to leave it raw. And I thought maybe someday I might do a streaming video, but I have to do some research on how you do that. And this would have been a good possible example of something you could do that with. Fleer Star Stickers, Bobby Bonilla. Here's Greats of the Game, Hack Wilson. Wow, this is really a big mix of stuff. Joe Adell, Joe Carter, some more SSPC. Oop, my little stack here is starting to slide. Who is that? Daryl Thomas, Al Jutz, Roy Howell. I sort of remember him. Curious seeing some of this stuff here. Dave Winfield, bunch of junk wax. Here's another one of those 75. That's Chris Spire and Fred Lynn from 83 Fleer. So let's get this bunch over here into this box. Let's get this stuff off the side. Andre Scalaraga, Mickey Tettleton. There's some more Topps Kids. That's Rob Dibble. Salvador Perez and Chris Bryant on Topps Gallery. Scratch Off, Maglio Ordonez. Another George Brett. Frank Robinson, that's 82 Donruss. Wow. One of those smaller sets. That's got some damage to it. Roger Clemens. Some more junk wax. There's Bo Jackson. I apologize if I'm sort of getting it off camera. Trying to keep myself coordinated here and not fall over. Gary Gaetti, Doug Drabeck. That's from Score Select. Bubba Starling. Here's John Trumbo, All-Star Rookie. Yeah, let me get this little wire kind of out of the way here. Pardon me. Okay. Matt Diaz. Chet Lemon. Juan Samuel. Lewis. Let's see, where do we want to go next? Okay, here's some Upper Deck cards. Get these out of here. Okay, Lansford. Nothing real exciting there. There's another one, Billy Hatcher. Some 89 Gerald Perry. I don't remember Gerald Perry winning an MVP award for anything. Edgardo Alfonso and Charles Johnson. There's a Jeff Bagwell card. Some more 83 Fleer, John Tudor and Bruce Hurst. There's another one of those 75 SSPCs. That's Tim Blackwell. John Monefusco, 83 Topps. Some more Sport Flicks. World Series MVP. That's like, what, 3 different players on that. Alan Trammell, Rick Dempsey, and Reggie Jackson. There's John Smoltz. There's another one. Kevin Mitchell when he was with the Reds. What do we got here? Nick Nider. That's a Heritage card. For a second there, I thought we were pulling 68 cards out. Tony Pena. Sorry, I'm off camera again. Maybe the camera's like sinking a little bit. Let me try to get myself a little comfortable here. I'm kind of like hanging off the edge of my seat. What do we got here? Jake Peavy. Kyle Zimmer. Okay, nothing rings a bell there. I don't know who Paul Blackburn is. Tim Belcher. Deion Sanders. 4 Ramon Martinez's in a row. Am I on camera? Mark Teixeira and Adrian Gonzalez, Diamond Duos. Lou Piniella. Michael, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Cuttier. Sean Green. Francisco Liriano. That's opening day. Let me check that out. Okay. Wonder if that's a parallel of some sort. Beep beep. Oh, well, let's see. Let's try getting some of this triple play stuff out of the way. There's a bunch of it right here. There's Tony Pena, not too much going. Here's a Howard Johnson miscut. You can see just the edge. I don't know if I can get that on the camera. There's a bit of an edge off there, and you can see it back here. So miscut, put that one aside. Was not expecting to find that in here. I don't think I've ever seen a triple play miscut before. Trevor Hoffman, opening day. Why is that one red? I don't know. I don't know if that's something special. Let me know in the comments. Jack Morris, Brady Anderson, Jack McDowell. Paul Goldschmidt, Topps Chrome. That's not too bad. I mean, geez. I think with just this top layer, I've already made my money back with this. Eric Hosmer. What do you guys think? Willie Stargell, Shelby Miller, Anthony Rendon. Matt Stairs. I don't know what this is called. That's Jeff Bagwell. I've never seen that card before. Pete Alonso. That's a Rookie Cup card for opening day. Huh. That's a surprise. That's got to at least be worth $1 or $2. Trent Grisham. Andy Van Slyke. Dale Murphy. Some 81 tops here. Gary Carter. There's Big Mac and Jose. And Edinson Volquez. That's a name I have not heard of before. Steve Sachs. Phil Garner. One of the few times we've seen Phil without a mustache. Greg Vaughn, Ken Caminiti, a couple Julio Francos in there. My box over here is got cards sliding around in it. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? Herb Score. What do we got here? Is that a Pacific? That's a Pacific card back before they were doing regular sets. George Scott, Red Sox 100th Fleer. Tony Pena, Fleer Limited Edition 1985. Jason Kendall. Another Herb Score. There's Frank Robinson, Gypsy Queen. Baseball's all-time greats, Frank Robinson. This is a later year of that. That set. Who made this? Was it Galasso? I don't remember. I have to look that up. I have a couple that I remember acquiring in the 80s. There's Shane Bieber. There's a Fernando Tatis Jr. Rookie Cup card from opening day. Pretty good shape. Jason Beer, Eric Davis. Fun at the ballpark. Gotta put that one aside. That's a bizarre card. Here's another Fun at the park. Milking a cow. Two of them. 71 Pirates Checklist, M11 through M15. I never saw that before. Some bizarre stuff in here, I'd say. What are these things? They're folded up. It's like little posters. Frank and Brooks Robinson, 21 of 25. It's from Fleer, 1998. Huh. I'll put them aside. See if I can look them up. I don't know if these are worth a whole lot. There's Juan Marichal looking like he's going to topple over. That takes some skill getting your leg that high up in the air. And it gets harder and harder the older you get. And don't think that I'm actually trying to do that at my age. Greg Maddux, it would be the dumbest thing that I could possibly do. And then when I go see my doctor, it'll be like, why were you doing that? Jose Cruz Jr. So these are curious. Another Jose Cruz Jr. We got two more of them. I probably shouldn't be spending all this time opening these up. Andrew Jones. Beep beep. And Frank Thomas. So I'll put these over here on my shelf and we'll look at them later. Nomar Mazara, Topps Finest. There's Scott Greltz. Edgar Martinez, first Bowman Cole Winn, Grant Witherspoon, another Edgar Martinez, John Burkett, some junk wax, Kevin Mitchell, Deion Sanders, Bobby Thigpen. What do we got here? Teixeira, Bay and Lind, Joe Oliver, Glenn Wilson, and we finished this up with a Gary Carter upper deck card from I don't know when. More of these triple play cards. There's Sheffield, Brett Boone, checklists. Let's move these over to the box here. Beep beep. Yeah, we are not even halfway through this box yet. Chris Flexen, rated rookie. Mark McGwire, Howard Johnson. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm off the camera again. Christian Yelich. Mascots. Eric Hosmer. There's Bagwell. Another Bagwell. Double trouble. With Darryl Kyle. Rob Refsnyder. Blake Snell. Another Bagwell. A bunch of Bagwell cards. Can't complain about that. There's a 1981 Topps Paul Molitor. Looks like it's got a little bit of crease in it. There's some more older stuff. Roy Smalley. Bunch of Twins cards. Tommy Lasorda. That's got a crease through it, unfortunately. Some kind of sticker of Reggie Smith. And I don't know. I guess that's Dale Murphy. 82 Paul Molitor. That's in better shape than the other one. Robin Yount, Paul Molitor again. Bunch of Al Oliver cards. Juan Benequez from 76 Topps and John Matlack. So that was cool. Look at this one. Ron Karkovice. Somebody took a bite out of his card. Yeah, I guess if you're trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff, one free download. What on earth is that? I don't know. Oral Hershiser, Canseco, Gibson, Drew Kashner, Mark Teixeira, Donruss Classics. This is in penny sleeve. J.D. Drew from EX. Kevin Romine. Charlie Lee. Another Jeff Bagwell. Ronald Guzman. Some 88 Topps here. Kevin Elster was a big deal back in the day when he first came up. Juan Gonzalez on post 94. 81 Topps Ron Say. Here's more of these 93 triple play. We'll get through these pretty quick. Oh, these are Leaf. A bunch of raw Mondeses. Some junk wax. Burt Blyleven. Rick Aguilera. Tony Phillips. So we'll take these two piles and move these on into the box. Yeah, there is a good deal of this 93 triple play in here. Let's try to get these out of here and get them out of the way. Get to the neat stuff. Alright. Chuck Knobloch, Steve Sachs. We're going to go through these pretty quickly and not say who they are. A lot of duplication. Okay, all right, this is 93 Leaf, I guess. Yeah, they're all upside down. Pat Hankin. 3 of them in a row. Not much going on there. Beep beep. Kevin Mitchell. That's a 2020 Donruss. Bunch of Nico Goodrum rookie cards. Matt Moore rookie card. Sean Casey, I remember him. Ken Griffey Jr., Diamond Kings. Jacob deGrom, 2018 Donruss Optic. Here's another Brooks Robinson, all-time greats. Kmart card from 1982, another Brooks Robinson. Greg Nettles, Nomar Garciaparra. Alex Bregman, Nomar Garciaparra. Oh, cool. Here's some 1968 Topps Heritage. Or, I mean, actually, it's 2017 Topps Heritage in the 1968 design. There's Dave Winfield. Yeah, I don't recognize most of those names. Dennis Eckersley. Yu Darvish Rookie Cup card. Dennis Eckersley, Josh Donaldson. Christian Nolan. Beep beep. Marcus Stroman. Another Dennis Eckersley. Another Dennis Eckersley. Jeff McNeil, Future Stars. Whoop. Where do we go next? Oops, sorry. There's a Carlos Correa. Preston Tucker. Jonathan Scope. Brian Abreu. Jermaine Dye. Tyler O'Neill. There's some more triple play from 93. Bonilla. Tewksbury. Whoops, we lost one. That's Mark Lewis. Dante Bichette. Whole bunch of Dante Bichettes. Oh, Warren Spahn puzzle wrapped up. Okay, that's different. Paul DeYoung. Manny Machado opening day. Zach Gallen and Elvis Luciano rookie card. Here's some Bowmans. There's Evan Longoria. Rougned Odor. Chris Davis. Eugenio Suarez. Jose Ramirez and Eddie Rosario. Okay. Here's a Nomar. And a Dennis Eckersley from, I think, what's that, 92 Studio? Beep, beep. Okay, none of these names are Derek Lowe. None of them are really clicking with my brain. Milky Mesa. Edgar Martinez, Topps Record Breakers. Beep beep. Okay, nothing going on there. Here's a Topps Chrome Joe Panic. Okay, these look a little shiny. Kevin Rausmanoff, 50 years of collecting Topps. That's numbered out of 2010. It's a Topps Gold card. This must be another one. Chad Quall, numbered out of 2014. So, common card golds. Austin Riley, Future Stars. Paul Goldschmidt. Evan Longoria on an 83 Topps design. I've been happy with this so far. I mean, Freddie Freeman. Just what I pulled out so far, I think, is well within worth the $30 I've paid. Bunch of Chris Sabos, and we got a ways to go here. I'm trying to get through them quickly, but it's kind of hard because they're all, you know, they're all mixed up. I guess we're not going to go. Let's skip over the triple play stuff and some of this other stuff. We'll just try to skim through it as best we can. Looks like all of our value seems to be with most of the modern stuff. Here's more of these. And here's a bunch more. I'm not going to spend too much time on the triple play. I think we all have seen enough of that. Here's more. Here's more. I may actually have a complete set of this in here. There's just so much of it. Yep, this is all triple play. Yeah, look at it all. Lots and lots of it. This is all triple play 93. We're going to skip the Leaf ones. We've already seen enough of those. Try to get through the junk wax quicker. Travis Fryman. Kind of beat up card. John Tudor. 86 Donruss. There's another triple play Frank Viola. Okay, more of these. Just try to get this stuff out of the way because there's no sense spending a lot of time on this. You see what I mean? They're basically I don't know, a penny a card, except for a few of the stars. Tino Martinez, Ryan Sandberg. There's some more under here. Big stack of them. Beep beep. Try to get these out without. Here's more Leaf and triple play. Okay, that has put a dent in this. Here's some more of that. Lots of that. So the bulk of this seems to be in the middle is this triple play stuff and this 93 Leaf, I believe it is. Yeah, 93 Leaf. Some more. Here's a 78 Topps. Always note those kinds of things. Andy Etchebarren. Got a little crease up here, but just seeing that in this box is a surprise. Don Money. Joe's Deb. Still not sure how that name's pronounced. Logan Shore. AJ Minter. Bill Fahey. We got some 82 Topps here. Broderick Perkins. Juan Eichelberger. I have a copy of Paul Dade's card that has this really bizarre color mess up down here. I'll have to show that to you someday. It's I've never seen anyone else have that card anywhere, so might be a one of a kind color error. Toby Harrah, Paul Householder rookie, so Bert Blyleven. What we got under here? Larry Milbourne, Bo Diaz, great catcher back in the day. We'll skip these 93 Leafs. Mike Scott. Some more junk wax. Not too much going on there. Okay, some more modern ones. Carlos Correa. Josh Donaldson. Okay, these are 93 Leaf. We're just going to skip those. Beep, beep. So if you're new to this channel, I'm saying this like 50 minutes into the video like a dope. We beep on here, and you're welcome to beep along. It's recommended to have a look around your surroundings because you don't want, I guess, people seeing you just beep for no reason. Gene Segura. Red Schoendienst, Legends of the Game. I've never seen that card before. There's another Red Schoendienst. Here's some more Leaf and Triple Play. Yeah, we're going to just skip over those. I'll look through them at some later date when I have more time. Record Breakers, Benny Santiago. Jim Rice, another Benny Santiago. J.D. Drew. Some 86 Donruss. Stan Quisenberry, great reliever back in the day. If you want to put Dan Quisenberry in the Hall of Fame, you have my support. Roy Oswalt, I think he's worthy of it. He was one of those big names in the 80s. It's too bad his career cut short due to injuries. And it's a shame he's still not alive today. I think he had brain cancer. There's one of more of those fold outs. Beep beep. I'm not sure, but we might be 2/3 of the way through this box. Dwight Gooden, 89 Fleer. Marcell Ozuna. Blake Snell. Jimmy Rollins, Bowman Chrome. Here's one of these see-through cards. That's Sean Green. That's Topps Tech. That's pretty cool. Another, is that Sean Green also? Yep. Sean Green, High Praise. It's Fleer Mystique. I have never heard of that set. Eric Hosmer. Eric Hosmer on the 84 design. Cooperstown, that's Vin Scully. Yoan Moncada, 82 Fleer, Lamar Hoyt. Austin Riley. Richie Sexton. Donis Garcia. And Austin Jackson rookie card. That was an interesting group there. This looks like mostly junk wax. Paul O'Neill. Ozzie Smith. Fernando Valenzuela, 86 Donruss. Ryan Sandberg, 90 Topps. Howard Johnson, 88. There's Mookie Wilson, Jamie Moyer, Willie Hernandez. Ian Happ on Allen and Ginter. Lee Elia. Mark Grace. Beep beep. Mostly junk wax here. Justin Upton. Occasional other card thrown in. Charlie Hayes. Steve Jeltz. Let's get this stack over into my box here. We have got a lot to go through. Some more of this triple play crap. And some random checklist. Let's get the triple play stuff out of the way. We don't want to bother with that. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. from 90 Donruss. Barry Bonds from 89 Topps. More 93 Leaf. There's a Roberto Alomar from Fleer Tradition. Topps Gold Label, Brian Dozier. Johnny Mize. Topps Turkey Red. Pardon me. Jose Reyes, Swing Kings, and Sean Manaea. This looks like a checklist or some propaganda kind of thingy. Advertisement stuff. More 93 Leaf. We'll skip over that. There's some random stuff. Placido Polanco. Brooks Robinson. Will Myers. Kyle Freeland. There's Nomar Garciaparra. Power Up. That's a funny looking card. 82 Topps. 81 Topps. Bud Harrelson. There's some more older stuff. Oh, Ron Oster. Stan Perzanowski. 1976 Topps. Never heard of Stan. Eric Soderholm and 80 Topps. It's too bad some of the older ones. There's Vidal Brujan rookie card. I've still heard good stuff about Vidal Brujan, but I guess we're still waiting to see if anything's going to happen with him. I guess we'll go over here. Jackie Bradley Jr., Charles Nagy, Dylan Gee, I don't know who that is. Fred McGriff, Pinnacle. Turkey Red, or Topps Turkeys, Turkey something, or Turkey Red, Francisco Rodriguez. We are losing our minds. TJ Friedel, Felix Dalbrant. There's some more modern stuff. Sorry there. Jesse Biddle. Draft picks. Don't know who either one of those are. Mike Cuttier, I think that's a name I've heard before. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Luis Urias. Matt Harvey. Troy Tulowitzki. Strange looking card. Red Shane Dienst, early Pacific card. Al Sheen Dienst. That's the same guy, isn't it? Must be. Cardinals, must be him. That, I think that's the 1990 something 53 archive set. Craig Biggio, Edgar Renteria. Not sure if that's something special. Topps Chrome. It's got a blue border. Darryl Kyle. Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio again. Mike Stanton. Nick Castellanos. I guess this is a holiday. Topps holiday card. Marcell Ozuna. Nolan Arenado. That's one of the earlier Topps holiday sets, 2017. I'm not sure what year they started those. Jerome Walton. Whoops. Shelby Miller. Some of this triple play, which we'll skip over. Lou Whitaker and Dave Kingman. Okay, let's get this stack. Sorry if I'm bouncing the camera around. We are at the 1 hour walk mark, which I was afraid of. Forgot to open up this additional thing that we found in here. Scott Rowland. Not sure what those things are. Okay, it looks like the bottom here is a little more stacky. So maybe we'll get through these a little faster. Mickey Tettleton, Hubie Brooks. These look funny. What are these? Oh, that's 1990 Topps Traded. Okay. Doug Jones. Todd Helton. So none of one of these fold out things. We'll save that for later. Gary Carter, 86 Topps. Jim Crawford, 1977 Topps. Jeff McNeil, Prism. Look, I can pull that right out just like that. That's too big of a pile. John Franco. Yeah, this looks like all junk wax. There's a Brett Butler from 86 Donruss. Lou Whitaker. Yeah, that's mostly junk wax there. There's a couple cards mixed in that aren't. Like that one. Yeah, that's all junk wax. So we're starting to see what's going on down here in the bottom of the barrel. '88 Topps, bunch of '90 Donruss. Almost looks like they emptied opened up a factory sealed set and just emptied it into this box, because they look fresh. These look really fresh, like they just opened up a box of it and just dumped it in there. We're not going to spend a lot of time on '90 Donruss. Somewhere I have an opened factory sealed set of that too, and that I got for $10 at an antique mall, and I still haven't opened it, so now I've got even more of it. It seems like as we go on in our lives, we slowly acquire more and more junk wax, and this seems to be my way of doing it, by buying 3-ring binders and such. And but what's going on that with this one? That's a blue border. That's off the box. Steve Bedrosian. That's off of one of the wax boxes. They printed cards on, I think, on the bottom of it, and you could cut them out. And I think it's usually in a group of 4. So that's what that is. That's a surprise. I never thought I'd see something like that. Not sure if it's worth anything. I suspect it isn't book value, but on eBay you'll probably see prices all over the place. That's been my experience lately with shopping on eBay. There are people that know what they're worth. They're pricing them at a decent enough price to get them to move, and then there are others that are just pricing things at ridiculous prices. The last time I checked a Bankit magazine, like a 1981 Topps set, retail should be going for about $60 or so. And I was on Goodwill online the other night, and they had bid a 1981 Topps complete set up to $160. And I'm like, are you guys out of your minds? There is no way a complete 1981 set is worth $160. I saw one in an antique mall down in Adamsville, Pennsylvania that I think they were selling for $180. There is no way that set is worth that much. It can't be. Either Beckett is way off or eBay is way off. It's like a mixed bag. Beckett seems like really low on things and really high on some things. And then when you check like eBay, it's the same thing. So I don't think any price guide out there or online shopping place is... You're gonna see prices all over the place. Okay, this is all junk wax. We're gonna just skip through the junk wax the best we can. I have almost filled up my 3,000 count box, and we got a ways to go. But that is that's basically what the rest of this box is. There was like a lot of teasers on the top, and the teasers themselves, I think I got my money's worth out of the box just from the teasers. This is just a way to get rid of a bunch of crap. Although it's in good shape. I mean, like I said, this 90 Donruss stuff looks like it's straight out of the box. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find any surprises on the bottom. Every now and then there's a couple cards that are different. Okay. Yeah, this is more junk wax. Well, I am going to go through this box all the way to the end. 90 score. Yeah, I've got a factory sealed set of that too. That I don't think I've opened up yet. So, more 88 tops. These are all kind of beat up, some of these 88 tops. There's something different. Beep, beep. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you have changed the channel by now, because we're just basically watching me skim through a bunch of 90 Donruss, big piles of it. So this is making up the bulk of the contents of this box. I think I've pretty much filled up my 3,000 count box, so the rest of this stuff is going to have to go on a table, and then I got to figure out what to do with it. 86 Donruss Gorman Thomas. There's Paul Molitor. Here's an 86 Joe Carter. That's early in his career. A little bit of a ding on the corner. Not too bad. Julio Franco. I'm not one to consider 86 as a junk wax here, but it is right on the edge of it. I will grant you that. There seemed to be a good amount of 86 tops cards just floating around out there. There's an 88 Cal Ripken. Too bad that Orlando Cepeda has a corner ding on it. Tony Perez from 86 Donruss. So it's starting to look like what happened with this. There's Tony Gwynn. Some collector's choice. This seller filled up the box with as much junk wax as he could get into it, and the top third or top 40% of it was a bunch of stuff to get you to buy it. And it worked on me, because here I am going through it. More 90 Donruss. We are not going to go through each one of those. Some more stuff. 90 Donruss. Look at all that. I think there's more than one set of that in here. There's no way that... Look at this. There's 90 score. Almost had me fooled there with the red border collar. This is a lot of stuff. Well, I could say... There's a Fred McGriff from 88. I could say that if for some reason I need to start a pit fire in the back, I got some kindling right here. Although I don't think I could ever do that to a baseball card, junk wax or not. Something inside me just says no. Yeah, lots of 90 score there. This is basically what it looks like the rest of the video is going to be, is just going through stacks of this stuff. As you can see, we are getting close to the bottom. It's not looking promising. There's some stuff from later years. Some 87, that's 90 tops. I was about to say 87. Let's push some of these back over here. Give me some room here. More 90 Donruss. I am basically hoarding the world supply of 1990 Donruss. If there's some kind of map out there showing where all the 90 Donruss cards are, in my little part of the state, it's going to show a big dip because it's all over here, and we've got enough 90 Donruss to start a black hole. And although I'd hate to have baseball cards go down a black hole, I've never seen that before. That's Heritage. Manny Ramirez. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to spread this 90 Donruss all throughout my house so that it's not concentrated enough to reach a critical stage and cause a gravitational collapse where all the cards and probably myself and the rest of my house gets sucked into a 1990 Donruss black hole. There's some 90 scores. Okay, Tony Armas. There's Whit Merrifield. This is some of the stuff that's sort of like... let me look at those 87s there. This is some stuff that was sort of slid down behind the stacks of 90 Donruss. I do see the bottom. It's approaching. Topps Kids, Lou Whitaker. I'm sorry, I'm a bit off the frame there. Mike Scott. 1978 Joe Coleman. That one's actually in pretty good shape. That's in pretty good shape. And I do PC Joe Coleman cards. You're probably asking who Joe Coleman is. Well, like you, everybody can look that up on Baseball Reference. He had a couple decent years, a couple 20-win seasons in the mid-70s. And then he got curtailed with arm injuries and never was quite the same again. Larry Walker, Kevin Millar, that old Bobby Witt, Scott Rowland, Gypsy Queen, our newest Hall of Famer, Bo Jackson, Topps Kids. So I cannot say that this has been a total bust. There's Jeff Heathcock. What an interesting name he has. I mean, we did get some cool stuff out of here. We got some stuff that I have never seen before. It's all about the adventure. Andre Dawson, Mark Grace, Craig Biggio, King Caminiti. Frank Euphemia. That is a name I don't recall ever hearing. That's his rookie card, I believe. Frank Euphemia, if you're out there, let me know in the comments. That may have been his only baseball card. I don't know if he had a Donruss or a Fleer at the time. Rich Gossage. Chris Bryant, Bowman Platinum. Whit Merrifield. And Ali Sanchez rookie card. Let's get some more of this stuff off the side. Mickey Tettleton. I'm losing my my backdrop here that I'm using to hide my messy shelf. Our favorite yellow cards. 91 Fleer. I will say that they slide off each other a lot better than the 89 Fleers did. Nothing too interesting in that group. Let's see what we got here. Eric Chavez. Tony Gwynn, Alan Trammell. Roger Clemens, Rick Sutcliffe. Dick Williams. Dick Williams' cards should be worth more than they are. He is in the Hall of Fame, you know. Oh, here we go. Dennis Menke, 1974 Topps. Kind of a little beat up. Nice to see some vintage thrown in. Wish it was a more interesting vintage, but then this is just a big giant $30 box. And you can't expect them to throw a bunch of good stuff in here. Although there was a decent amount of what I consider good stuff. Miguel Tejada, Miguel Cabrera, Nolan Arenado. Sorry, I'm kind of bouncing the camera there. Yadier Molina. So we've got some good stuff here. Miguel Cabrera again. Chris Bryant. Yadier Molina. Another Yadi Molina. Another Miguel Cabrera. Another Miguel Cabrera. And a team leaders one with Dontrelle Willis. Let's see what else is here on the side. We have 83 Fleer Al Bunbury, Tippy Martinez, and Scott McGregor. Kevin Gausman. What is this? An Archives card, I think. I don't see the Heritage label on it, so I think that's what it is. Jamie Moyer. That's from Pacific. Andy LaRoche, rookie card. Jesse Biddle rookie card, and Eric Nolte. Get some more of this stuff off the side. There's our triple play, which we were concerned about so much of it being that triple play. It turned out it got overwhelmed by other stuff in here. Look, here's some 90 Topps. Larry Walker, Rafael Palmeiro, Terry Pendleton, Tom Gordon, Kirby Puckett, Jim Leland, Kelly Downs. Okay. So, we're down near the bottom, and look what it looks like. You willing to stick around with me for a few more minutes while we go through this? Because it looks like it's all 90 Donruss from here on in. Lots and lots of 1990 Donruss. I'm losing my, I might as well just let that slide down. Just wanted to present a little bit more respectable backdrop because my desk is not big enough for this. More 90 Donruss. Checklists. Hoo-hoo! As you can see the bottom now. Beep beep. More 90 Donruss. More 90 Donruss. We definitely have, we may have as many as 3 complete sets of 1990 Donruss in this box. And I guess when you think about it, what does a 1990 Donruss complete set go for? Maybe $10? So there's your $30 right there. And then all that stuff that was on top, there's some 90 tops. All that stuff that was on top that had all the Miguel Cabreras and Jeff Bagwell cards, that was just frosting on the cake. The cake is completely made up of this stuff. 90 score. More 90 Donruss. More 90 tops. And 90 Donruss. Okay, more 90 tops and more 90 Donruss. I'll show you one more time. This is what we're dealing with. So if you want to stick around for a little bit longer, you'll get to see the boring ending. Yeah, I could probably go through these 90 tops cards because some of the 90 tops cards in my my set have like corner wear because of the color of the borders. And I did not buy that as a factory sealed set. I bought it as a hand collated set back in 1990. And some of the cards did have some corner issues. What's going on with this one? This is kind of stuck to that one. There's something sticky on the back of that one. Let's move that one out of there. We don't want that in the collection. There's Brett Butler. And some 90 score on the bottom of that pile. More 90 Donruss. Beep, beep. And here's some more. Okay. And we got some green cards. There's Daryl Murphy on top. I mean, it's not completely useless. There are some decent cards in some of the junk wax sets. They're not worth a lot. And it's too bad that these were so mass produced because it was an interesting time period for cards. There were a number of decent rookies in some of the sets. And it's kind of a shame because usually you expect rookie cards of some players to be worth considerably more than their later cards, but in some cases, for some of the players that had their rookies during this time period, their later cards are worth more than their rookie card. And this is the last of the stacks, and it's just 90 Donruss, 90 score, and 90 tops, and the last card is Geronimo Berroa. So Geronimo Berroa finishes out the video. And just so you know, we're done. That's the inside of the box. We are completely finished. And I don't know, G.I. Joe, Cobra, Iron, Grenadiers. I don't know why that's on the box. Same thing there. There must have been something else was stored in it at one time. This is the 300 card box that I have filled up. And this is the stuff that's left that I didn't have a box for. And there's Nathan the Gnome and Grimace. Whoop. Beep, beep. And beep, beep. Well, I guess we'll leave it at that. We're almost at a minute, or not a minute, but an hour and a half. So, yeah, when I said 90 minutes earlier on the video and you could put it at 2 times the speed, turn it into a 45-minute video, I guess my prediction wasn't that far off. I had a feeling this was going to go over an hour. I was hoping I could get it under an hour, but the bulk of it was just too much. And it was so hard going through that top layer because it was all just scattered about like a big mix of stuff. I guess I'll keep my eyes open for more of these down the road. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the 90 Donruss. I'll store it somewhere like everybody else has 90 Donruss all over the place. Thanks so much for watching. I hope if you're out there and you're asleep in front of your computer, wake up. The video is over. Everybody have a great day. Thanks again for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and like it, and I would appreciate you subscribing if you find my content interesting. I appreciate your support. Everyone, take care. Thanks so much. Beep, beep.